back to another tutorial. I'm gonna do quite a lot, but today I'm gonna teach you guys on how to make a good map, and then at the end I'll teach you guys how to get good fine textures. First, what we want to do is go to Window, Package Manager. So you go to Package Manager, and then Unity Registry. Scroll down, or you could just search it up. You want to go to Pro Builder. I'm just gonna Pro Builder install. Okay. Now you go to Window. Now you go to Tools, Pro Builder Window. Now you can drag it wherever you want. I drag mine down there. I don't normally, I just drag it up there. But I'm gonna keep mine down here for now. You just grab the little window icon thing. If you're wondering what I'm talking about, pop up, grab that. Just drag it down into your Unity editor. Okay, so now that's there. We're gonna go to Scene. Now first, we're gonna click New Poly, never mind. Undo, New Shape. Make sure it's plain. And the size is 1 sec. You want the size to be like because this is not big at all. Let's just say maybe like a 50. Maybe actually like a 45. So 45 by 40. See how big that is. 45 by 45 is ideal, right? Now next, make the heights, the width cuts 9, and then the height cuts also 9. Then you could select like the face tool. Wait, something's not right. New shape. Make it 45 by 45. Height cuts 9, width cuts 9. Sorry, I messed up. Yeah, so select the plane. Size 45. 45. Blah, so much stuff. New shape. Okay. You can see, so I have this little area right here. Okay, now you're going to select just the whole object. So this is the whole object. Now you can, I'm going to bring it, make it at the Y0. Okay. So now we have our ground. But now the second thing you're going to want to do is select the vertice selection, whatever you call it. Select all these, and then I would recommend in Pro Builder select center pivot. Right. Now what this should do is just, it's not working right. I believe it's, it is, doesn't matter. Select the middle one. select all the corners, I believe, right? Yeah. Sorry, I haven't made a game in a long time. Let's stop. Select all, just the corners. You can press Command if you're on Mac and click all of them, or Control if you're on Windows. Now select the middle, scale it inward until one of them turns blue or something happens. Now we have this. Okay. Now what I would recommend doing now is, I can't think. Select this. Now I'm just gonna select random points. I'm gonna do it to every single point, but you're just gonna make it however thing you want. You know, make sure you're on vertices and just drag it down, drag it up, all that stuff. Okay, and if it's a bit too boring, you don't want to do it by hand. I mean, if you're gonna have to do it, just select a bunch, right, and just bring it down. Not too far down, because you want to make sure it's scaled with the player. So now I'm gonna bring this up a bit, not a lot, but a bit. Select some of the ones that are kind of like, yeah. Guy down, I can bring this guy up. I bring one of these guys down. This guy can go up, two up, up. Yeah, and when that's done, you can always edit it more, but that's pretty uneven. You know, it's good. So I'm gonna leave it like this. Now what you want to do next is select any one of these edge ones or whatever, and bring it and just put it anywhere. It could be far. I'm just moving it a bit. I either do in or out. Always make sure that the turns are kind of like smoothish. It's fine. Oh, messed it up. Okay, now just move all these around till you're satisfied. And you don't need to make a map, but I'd recommend doing it. Almost done. I'm all done. So now these is pretty random. Now this next step's kind of hard, not really. You gotta select every single edge. Every single edge. Yes. Not every single edge, but all the edges. It's not that hard. It's pretty tedious though. Just selecting all these. Once you select all of them, you're going to want to go to the Pro Builder window and click Extrude Edges and just bring it up. Okay, however high. I think a bit too small there. That's good. Alright. And now you're going to select the vertices. I would select the vertices one again. Select the middle one. Scale it. No, click extrude again. Extrude edges. It's not there. Gotta go back to this guy. Oh my god. Make sure it's on the edges one. You're gonna select the middle, click extrude edges, you're going to scale it down. This is to make it so people can't get out. Now I'm going to unselect, now you're going to unselect whichever one was in the middle, and now you're just going to bring it up. Now, I would recommend doing this twice. So select the middle one, which is this guy, I believe. Extrude edges. Select the middle. And you're going to scale back in. Not too far though. Unselect this one. And then bring it up. Okay, do whatever. I recommend actually bringing it down a bit more, so it's harder to get out. So now when you have this general shape, right? If you want to remove shadows, which I recommend doing, select directional light, turn off soft shadows. Because I personally think they're kind of annoying. Okay, so that's all done. Right. The map is done. Make sure, select object mode again, and make sure it has a mesh collider. Now, we gotta actually add the textures. So there's gonna be this website in the description that you're gonna go to. Let me get to it. It is ambient.cg.com. Type that in or do whatever, and just click explore all of those assets. I don't know if you need to sign in, I don't believe so. I don't think I'm logged in or whatever. Now, search up anything you want. So I'm gonna search up grass. Enter. Now you click on one. I would recommend just doing the whichever one, JPEG, JPG, forgot what it's called. Make it just 1K, because that's still pretty high quality. Once you install that, download it. I already have one installed. Going back to run Unity, which one? That was my actual game. Now when you open up Unity, go to your file thing or whatever, and go to where you put the file for the thing, the texture. Now I don't need to download one because I already have it. I have a couple. You can see I have some grass right here. I'm just going to import the grass. Straight up drag it in. And I also have a stone one for the walls. So get two if you want, do whatever. Now, what I want to do next is I'm going to select face selection and select all the grass pieces. May take a bit. Select all of them. And once you selected all of them, you're going to go to the Pro Builder window and click Material Editor. And now you're just going to, you can just drag that onto there. You actually need to make the material for it. So you can drag it on anywhere you want and then click Control-Z to remove it. Now, you should have a materials folder and you should have this. So I'm going to open up my materials folder, select all these, click Material Editor, and I'm just going to drag the material and click Apply. Did it apply? It did not apply for some reason. material editor. Or you could just drag it on like that. For some reason, they detached into two different ones. The grass and the walls, which I guess is good. But that, yeah. Blah, 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 blah. Now, when you select all these, drag it on, drag it, the wall. Oh, something got confused. I'm a bit confused. Okay, select all of them. So as you can see, that's applied. Now, gotta select all the walls. Okay, all those are selected. Now I just have to get like the barrier walls, slippery walls. Now the next tutorial I'm planning on doing while I'm selecting these, no, not while I'm selecting these. I'm selecting these. I think the next tutorial I'm gonna do will be probably a shop system, not a shop system, but a cosmetic system. It's not hard. I believe all of them are built into the game, or into if you install the multiplayer thing. Now all those are selected. Now once again, material editor, dragging in that. Forgot to open up materials. Now, material editor. Sorry if this is a bit confusing, but oh, sorry if it's a bit confusing, but I barely know what I'm doing. I'm not that good at Unity and stuff because I started recently. Forgot to click apply. Okay, so now I have my map. If it looks like tiley, you know, you can select this and just 0.1. I'd recommend selecting it 0.1, 0.1. So now we have our map, right? If the materials look shiny, you can turn down the smoothness. Now it's not so, you can see it's very shiny. No, it's not. I'd recommend keeping the smoothness up a little bit, not too much. Otherwise it looks very, bleh, not really realistic. The walls, I'm going to turn down the smoothness a bit. So that is how to make a map. I'm trying to think. Oh yeah, I'll show you guys how to add a mirror. Oh, if you want to make it, you know, like the walls on an angle a bit, what I would recommend doing, let's see if I can actually. Is just selecting like one of these, just bringing it forward or backwards, you know. So I'm going to do right now, I'm just going to select a couple. Bring it on forward. That guy forward. This guy forward. Do that to make it look a bit more like slanted. You know, I'll do that. That's how to make a map. Oh, if you want to actually add stuff, like a tree, I'd recommend just going on Sketchfab and searching up tree and just importing it. But now you gotta actually move your gorilla rig into there. So I'll do that now. So my gorilla rig's in there. So I'm gonna plop that right in the middle. So I'm thinking the map might be a bit too big. Okay, the map's a bit big. So if your map is actually gigantic, you can just scale it down a bit. That's a good size. I'm scaling it. If you're doing what I'm doing with the 45, I'll scale it down to 0.6. Because that's a good size. So that's... Let me move my gorilla rig. I'm actually going to make a little area for when you spawn in. So to do this, you go down and you're going to do cut tool. I'm going to do that, there, there, up there. And the cut tool just hates me sometimes, for some reason. I recommend snap to existing edges and vertices. So I messed up. Now I believe, sorry, the cut tool just actually hates me. For some reason, it just doesn't work for me. So I have to better face this one. Good. Cancel. Okay. The cut tool honestly hates me. Okay. Since my cut tool is actually broken, what I'm going to do instead is select the whole entire wall thing here. Actually, I'm going to select both of these. I'm going to do, you're going to scroll up to see subdivide faces. Right. I'm just going to subdivide. That's good. Subdivide again. I'm going to deselect all of these. I'm going to click merge faces. I'm going to click merge faces so all those are together. Select all of these. Merge faces. Now you're going to click extrude. Extruding it out like this. So you spread it out. Okay. Now we have this. And I'm going to move the player into there. Sorry if it's a bit longer of a tutorial, but it's necessary. Okay, player's in there. Okay, that is how to make a... I keep forgetting stuff. I didn't say it in the last tutorial, but if you're playing and your hands are messed up, like I'm gonna go to resources, Photon VR, player. If your hands were like not like bent, let me show you. you want your hands like this as in resources, right? You want it like that. Not like, let's see if I can. Not like that. To do that, you just do -90 on both of the wrists. And that's all. So publish it, because I showed you, actually save it. Then you can publish it, do whatever you want with it. That's how to make a map.